a sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed.
God bless you. I'm Reverend Maria Westbrook. I am privileged to be the assistant pastor of Greater Life Christian Fellowship Church here in Newark, New Jersey, and also I am vice president of administration and finance for Greater Life Incorporated, an outreach ministry to youth, families, and community.
Michael Westbrook, pastor of Greater Life, president of Greater Life Incorporated, and I'm also a chaplain for the Newark Police Department. Well, we run a community center, of which we're in right now, and we've been established here for the past 12 years. But for the past 22 years, we've actually been reaching out to young people in the street and encouraging them to change or make a lifestyle change.
How many young men and women do you see on your table that's directly resulted to gang activity?
Ranging from 11 to 19, almost 21 monthly. It's almost that it's become a regular thing just to see these bodies delivered to the funeral home every day. Young men and young women have to go through to the city coroner and the medical examiner, and we have to do and patch up all the work that they've done besides the killing and the horrible shootings. We have to go and patch them up from all the sutures and all the cuts that have been made by the medical examiner just to present and give them a presentable funeral, something fair for the family. And I tell the family all the time, and we say it sometime in the funeral home, I say we're morticians, not magicians.
Let's take a look at individuals, and we've made the impact on the lives of individuals, and we've had alumni that have come back to us and have told us how their lives have changed, and they've got children now.
Even walking down the street for me and making it to my classroom was a challenge to survive. The gang recruitment was at an all-time high, particularly in the 70s in Compton, and it has definitely become more organized today. Through the schoolyard, here we have young people that oftentimes we stand outside and around this property trying to protect our young people.
I think the gang members and the people in the street can't see it. That's the problem. Now, we can't just, what we have to do is the ones that, you know, you don't have to be perfect. Just live and be obedient. What brother was saying right here is absolutely true. We got to go out there and we got to be obedient to Christ and live a godly life. And now to change all these things, again, don't talk about it, don't just say we're going to help people. These kids, I could tell you, I didn't think I can go anywhere when I was a gang member. I'm going to die. The only way I was expecting to die. I was expecting for a bullet to come and kill me soon. But through Jesus Christ, I got saved. Not only that, I'm seeing what they need. They need a place that they can go. When they come say, I want to drop my flag.
Situation we can turn lives around. Just one quick story, which is a victory, which speaks to that. I got a phone call from a pastor recently. This is an update a couple of weeks ago. I spoke at his camp for his kids last year. He called me up frantically and said, Pastor, I need your help. He said, we had the altar call last night at camp, and I got the call from camp that a young man came forward from Newark, New Jersey, who was a gang member. And he did it in dramatic fashion. He laid his colors down, as was talked about in the previous segment. He laid his colors down right at the altar. Now here's the kicker. Here's why follow-up's so important. He had two others that were with him. They didn't come forward. So he stepped away from him, in essence, and became a marked man. Pastor called me and was asking me, is there any place that I can send him because he can't go back? He doesn't have a home to go back to because the gang was his home. So I frantically got on the phone and called some folks that I knew. There's a couple of programs I know that do that. I work with the police department and call them, and so on and so forth. And so right now we're in process of making sure that every step of the way he's taken care of. But this young man came forward because of the gospel of Jesus Christ, the power that drew him, so much so it pulled him away, set him apart, and he was oblivious to the danger that awaited him. That we teach our staff and our volunteers here is to do contact work. But one of the first steps they need to make is to be prepared themselves. They have to be prepared through prayer, through reading the word, through equipping themselves in that way. And then we ask them to go out on the street, just spending time. You may not even say anything, just being present in a basketball court, being present on the street.
You mean don't preach to them first?
Don't preach to them at all.
Don't
Just
throw a
be
Bible
present.
at them?
Don't throw a Bible, maybe
Don't
a basketball, but be present with them.
But let them know right off the bat that they're sinners and they need Jesus.
No, you don't even need to let them know that. You know, a lot of times your presence will let them know that, but just being present there. And because they're going to wonder, like a guy like my age coming there, they're going to say, why is this guy here? And some questions are going to be asked. Then in turn, that gives you an open door to start some significant conversation and perhaps establish a relationship.
Really?
Meeting them where they're at and letting them know that we love them as they are, but as we build a relationship and as time goes on and we encourage them to join the programs, like we have a program called Girls, and it's an acronym for Girls in Real Life Situations. And so as we offer workshops and different training and opportunities, as they come into a safe haven environment, then they'll learn how to dress and how to behave and how to actually make life changes.
You have to catch a fish before you clean it. And I believe a lot of times we go fishing in the fish market and those fish are already caught. It's time to go to the dirty waters and get the fish.
We'll